JJK episode 3 is out, and man, this one was an explainer. I ain't gonna lie, man. I should have brought some stronger glasses or something, man.
Yeah, we might have
take notes.
Might have watched this one in English. Is what we should have done.
Hey, he never says that.
I know. We definitely missed something.
Nah,
because we watched that in straight Japanese, and when the subtitles went on,
there were so many subtitles.
Some of them went on for like a split second, and they were already on to the next thing. So I already know we probably cooked on some areas.
A whole paragraph. And mind you, I'm a pretty fast reader.
Yeah, it's all right.
I was sitting there like, oh, nah. I had to pause it all the time. Like, what are you saying? But anyway, this episode was mostly explaining the Culling Games, and it was really more so Tengen explaining how the rules are going to work from her experience, because she's apparently been fighting Kenjaku for like 500 years, which is kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? But it also brought to light a lot of the different like dynamics of how people like move with each other in this show, because based off of what we understand so far, right? Kenjaku is at least as old as Sukuna, right? And that's 1,000 years ago. She only came out around 500 years ago, right? And she has like this fate that for the most part used to be intertwined with whoever has the 6 eyes and then the star plasma vessel, who was like pretty much her replacement every, I don't know, 50 to 100 years, right? She always gets a new one every generation. What's crazy is Kenjaku was doing all of this in order to essentially like get access to her body, because he knew that the being that she was able to become by becoming mortal as her technique is something that can help him with his grand plans. And so he's been trying to low-key fight different versions of Gojo forever, and he's been losing. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just mad funny to me because he's always mad calm whenever it comes to like sending these cursed spirits to fight Gojo. But now I know, like, in his head, he's like, yeah, you're cooked, buddy. Like, anytime Jogo and them was talking in that little beach room, he was setting them up for mad failure. That's all I'm seeing. You know what I'm saying? Because they'd be like, oh, he's just Gojo. Like, I heard he's pretty strong, but we could take him. He's like, sure. You know, go try him. This is where he's at right now. See what's going on with him. You feel me? And I feel like that also extends to Sukuna. Now, let me explain my theory here, okay? Gojo, right, is already scary enough, and every time somebody with his combination of abilities shows up, they probably just OD, right? And he messes with pretty much everything and every like cursed object that he can, because he's an experimental type of character, right? Orochimaru like 2.0 type of vibes. But this man been alive since Sukuna's been around, and he left Sukuna's fingers there for whatever. Like, he literally didn't start messing with Sukuna at all until he took back shots, potentially multiple times, in order to create the perfect vessel. Fed him just one finger for the longest and still was scared. Isn't that aura? That's just like pure Sukuna aura right there. You know how crazy that is, bro? Like, Sukuna hasn't been studying for 1,000 years, bro. Like, in a sense, he like died or sealed himself 1,000 years ago, and his knowledge from back then, he couldn't overcome in another 1,000 years. That's crazy, bro. I'm just saying. That's just mad Sukuna glaze to me. You can imagine waking up 1,000 years from now and you're playing basketball and you're still the nicest dude out here. Like, it's just crazy as hell. You know what I'm saying? But hey, that's just my perspective on it. We do find out that there's a lot more going into it. And honestly, Tengen, I feel bad for her a little bit, because apparently this whole look that she has now is because they weren't able to assimilate with that last girl who got shot by Toji. So she probably looked normal until like 10 years ago. And now she got 6 eyes, a weird head, and her soul is apparently like attached to everything and everyone. What the hell, bro?
Hey, man. Things happen for a reason now.
Nah, y'all cooked her.
That might have been. Told you to go.
Hey, it might have been fine. Y'all turned her into a blockhead. That's why I don't want to see none of y'all. Y'all made me like this. You feel me?
Nah, it's just funny because this man, Yuji, just have some balls on him. Hey, why you look like that, man?
He really be for real. He was interrupting him.
Tengen goes, you would look like this too if you was 5 years old.
Facts.
I was like, ah, man, yeah.
I've seen a lot of old people before, man. What the hell's that? Hey, Yuji always asking the realest questions, man. You feel me?
You gonna get packed up for it.
It is what it is.
Talking crazy.
Can she pack him up?
I don't even think you want to know that answer.
I don't think she can. Because here's the problem. The problem with fighting Yuji is you're not fighting Yuji. You're fighting the precursor to Sukuna. As soon as you give Yuji enough damage, Sukuna clap out like, all right.
That's not true because Yuta put him in the ground right quick.
Only reason Yuta got away with that is because he brought him back to life immediately. You know Sukuna was watching that whole situation like this. Like, you really not about to kill my body, right? Oh, okay. First, cool. Because as soon as you actually kill Yuji, we saw it in season 1. Oh yeah, Sukuna on your ass. And he don't even like Yuji. It's the funny part. He brought his arm back. He was like, ah, damn, I did my mistake. I'm just that nice. I apologize. Like, that's crazy, bro. That's all I'm saying. I just feel like Yuji's problem, and that's why I understood when like him and like Yuta looked at each other when they realized they might be separated and be in different domes. Yuta was like, yeah, I gotta be around you, man. I have to kill you, Loki. Like, seriously.
No, they set that up perfectly because that's why that man Choso was like, yeah, I'm gonna stay back. Y'all figure it out.
Nah, fair. I also feel like Choso wouldn't be able to like, or wouldn't have the heart to like go against him. Even if he had the power somehow to fight Sukuna for real, he wouldn't have the heart to kill him, knowing that's Yuji's body. You know, because he really got that like super OD strong like brotherly love. You know what I'm saying? And like the only reason he even forgave Yuji at all is because he found out was his brother. Otherwise, Choso would still be fighting with Kenjaku right now, helping him out to wipe out Yuji, like on some real like revenge, you know? But because they didn't know their connection to each other and they realized like, oh, this guy's actually the problem. You know what I'm saying? Because he created all of us in this weird way. You know what I mean? But otherwise, Choso ride for his brothers, man. He don't play, man.
Yeah, you don't play back.
You need a brother like Choso in your life, for real. He's a ride or die. But yeah, this episode was just definitely tons of exposition, man. I feel like even when it comes to how they're gonna do the games, there's gonna be like apparently like regular civilians just somehow summoned into this. Like, bro, how unfortunate is that? What are you supposed to do?
Some people might get lucky though.
I mean, does everybody who's a civilian become a cursed, like a sorcerer right away?
I mean, there's like percentages of how that works.
Oh, see, nah, that's a mistake. Nah, don't even put me in there, bro. Just kill me. Like, that's crazy.
You either go in there with some or you don't. That's kind of how it works.
So you telling me I could be like, imagine I somewhat understand what's going on here, right? And then I see some dude next to me, but he just like starts sprouting powers out, bro. He's like, oh, I can do this. And I'm okay, you can do this? You normal, right? Okay, let me see what I can do. I got nothing. What do I do?
Cook, man.
Nah, see? You lost me. This game's messed up. This is absolutely atrocious, bro. Because not only can you be summoned in there as a regular person, you can get your powers taken from you if you don't score enough points, which you have to kill people to score points, right? I just went from a 9 to 5 to being put in a death game. And I don't got powers? Like, what do you want me to do?
And if you don't kill people, they just take your technique altogether.
If you don't have a technique, what are they taking?
Well, no, see...
What's going on here?
I don't know. I forgot what they said when Maki came up there. She said something about it.
It wouldn't affect her because she doesn't have a technique to take.
That's what I'm saying. For the people that don't have one, I forgot what happens.
Man.
That part came in with the subtitles and it went by too fast.
Yeah, it was going by fast. All I do know is like the only way that they have a chance to potentially escape this game is by them accruing 100 points somehow. Because once you get 100 points, then you can add a rule to the game. And as long as the game master accepts the rule, then it can low-key be like whatever, as long as it doesn't like completely destroy the game. So they're gonna have to find a way to get a rule out that will allow people to leave. Because otherwise, it's really just a fight to the death until either everyone's quits or everyone dies.
And they have to
quitting
get Gojo out at the same time.
Well, that's because Gojo might just be able to just
do it all together by himself.
Yes. Yeah. That guy's busted. And then we also find out that Tengen has, I guess, like a back door into the prison realm, right? And normally she was saying that like if you have the right tools, you can kind of get into the prison realm with the back door, right? Kenjaku has the front, she has the back, but you can't get access from the back unless you have the front. So that means for them to even try to take it out right now, Kenjaku pretty much has like the authenticator. He just goes, no. You know what I'm saying? So they have to either get the inverted spear of heaven, which was Toji's weapon, which Gojo destroyed.
Which I would have too.
Or the black rope from Miguel, which Gojo destroyed. Like, yo. Or apparently, this other person called Angel, who's one of these sorcerers from ancient times, apparently. I feel like that's kind of like it feels kind of like an asshole to me. I don't know. Like,
Built different.
Where this person been at? You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all only talk about Gojo, Sukuna, all this, but y'all got Angel out here just flying over Tokyo the whole time. You feel me? I just feel like that's a little bit interesting, but hopefully they really tie her character in a lot and like why she kind of like out the way. Maybe she's like Nanami's like predecessor, man. She just likes to chill. She just likes to get her money, go on vacations. She don't really deal with nobody. But her ability is busted. She can undo any curse technique, no matter what.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So that's broken. You know what I'm saying?
Busted, man.
Like I'm just saying, like y'all probably might have not seen the short yet, but to me, if Gojo was free and he saw her, he'd be like, "Yeah, you gotta go." Yeah, because Gojo don't let nobody survive if you could mess get through infinity. I'm sorry. All 2 times that someone has gotten through infinity. One, he killed Toji, just absolutely murdered that guy. Miguel, he didn't kill him. He broke his weapon though, and then pieced him up so bad he stayed in Africa ever since. But he has not left the motherland. I'm just saying.
I think it was funny when we saw the flashback of Gojo back in Africa.
Oh yeah.
He's like, yeah, Miguel doesn't want to talk to you right now.
So
that part had me dead, bro.
Miguel is one of the smartest characters in the series. I would have avoided that bet at all costs too. What you mean? That's crazy as hell. But either way, man, I just feel like this was a large exposition episode, but at the same time, I am kind of hyped to see how this is gonna go now, right? Because it's essentially like 5 different battle royales, because there's like a bunch of different like zone areas. So they're kind of trying to split up so they don't have to kill each other, which makes sense. And we'll see how it goes, because this man Megumi's sister's on the line, and he is always just saying like, "Oh, I might die." I hate when he says that, man. Believe in yourself. Don't he got like a partial domain expansion?
Listen, man.
You need to lock in.
That's the leader of the Zenin clan, man. You know what I'm saying? Gotta lock in with me.
Some cursed weapons with Maki, which honestly, speaking of Zenin clan, they're not getting these weapons. No, you taking what from who? You're the head of what? Yeah.
You gonna see, man.
No, you finna put them hands on him. I ain't even gonna lie. I don't know how they gonna get through there. And there's also his uncles. I don't know how strong they are, but one of them was little yo, you know what I'm saying? He taking some steroids. The other one had the little slender samurai build. I don't know. You gonna have some issues. That's all I'm saying. And then what Maki got? Her mom just be tying on all your shoes and whatever, man. They ain't got no support.
Listen, man. Maki been through some things now. It's different.
She locked in?
So, you're not ready, man.
I hope so, man. Because she ain't told you, man. You know what I'm saying? Told you? Yeah, the clan was like, my fault.
Yeah, but this arc of Maki, though, it's just something.
You telling me she told you, Level?
Hey, man, I'm not trying to say no spoilers. I'm just saying that she built a little different. Because that's all I gotta say.
But no, her sister's still alive? Or did she die?
Who you talking about?
Maki's sister. Did she get killed last season?
She got packed up. What I remember. Nah.
Okay, she might have the strength. Because
I think she did.
His sister. Who killed her sister?
I don't remember.
I'm not sure. If her sister's not dead, I don't think she can do it. But if her sister's dead, she gonna kill it. Because I feel like that pain, it'll be enough to get her through. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Especially since she just got waxed by Jogo, a real fodder. You know what I'm saying? When she find out that Jogo got one tap by Sukuna, she gonna be like, nah, I gotta lock in. I can't let this like that. Like me. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, like they're all Yuji's classmates, you know? So in a sense, I feel like they all feel like they have this responsibility. That like if Suji ever like goes off the walls, man, to do something, especially since most of them witnessed Shibuya. I know Panda for sure witnessed it. And like I'm never running again. Because I ain't gonna lie, that was traumatic. You know what I'm saying? Not even just for Yuji. Obviously, Yuji was like, damn, I did this with my own hands, but like they really saw it happening. You know? They saw Megumi summon God, and they saw this man in Yuji's body whoop God in real time, and then nuke the city. That's traumatizing.
Man, took Jogo out with him too.
Bro, that's a side package. I'm just saying, man. What would you rate this episode, though?
I'll give it a I'll give it like a 7 or an 8.
I 100% agree with you,
I
bro.
just think we should have watched that one in English.
Nah, I agree.
That's the one time I'll say that because
It was too many
it
subtitles.
was really hard to get all of that information.
Facts.
So
Way too
whatever we
fast.
missed, please let us know because that was a lot of information.
Nah, it definitely was. There was like 8 different slides of info, and then in between, Tengen was also telling us all these other details.
There's
about...
only one 6 eyes at once, by the way.
Oh yeah, that's the other thing I forgot to mention. This man Kenjaku, the first time he got whooped. Second time he was like, "I'm gonna kill him as kids." Killed both of them before they even like got to like the age of 5. And then I guess somehow there was still another 6 eyes because he killed it. In the meantime, so that means a younger version who still whooped his ass. He got whooped by like 6-year-old Gojo. Like, what's going on, bro? And so this time he was like, "Hey, this one's at his prime. I ain't gonna lie, we might have to seal him." Because ain't no way, bro. Because Gojo's probably like potentially the strongest 6 eyes user of all time. At least the way he moving.
It's not ridiculous. It's
I
not
don't think
ridiculous to say that.
Only reason I'll say that too is because I feel like he's probably the only one where it's like somebody legit like got through his limitless. You know what I'm saying? Because he got caught off guard by Toji. So that made him do it like 24/7. I don't think everybody was doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody was probably just like would turn it on to fight, you know? Like you literally can't touch Gojo no matter what. Boy can be sleeping and he's still untouchable. That's crazy. That's just insane work, you know what I'm saying? And he's like, I think it hurts his brain, so he like doing reverse curse technique on his brain at the same time. But he's broken. Like, that's crazy. But hey, that's neither here nor there. I definitely can't wait to see how they get this off. Obviously, the team's gonna try to free Gojo, so I just feel like there's gonna have to be something else going on after that, because at the end of the day, once you free Gojo, the plot's over. Like he's gonna lock in. I mean, usually, because in every other like part of this story, once Gojo pulls up, if he doesn't like, this is the first time we've seen what happens when Gojo's not there, right? Because he got sealed. Otherwise, we would have seen Gojo versus Sukuna already, right now, or Gojo versus Mahoraga and Sukuna. It would have been like a 3-way death match, winner takes all type shit. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But I just feel like they're obviously gonna unseal him at some point, unless they just like kill him in the cube, which that'd be a good way to get rid of his plot device. Because like otherwise, he's just too OD. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not a character you can just have sitting around. Otherwise, the story don't make sense. You know? Like if Kenjaku's destroying Japan and Gojo's just nowhere to be seen and he's free, it don't make sense, right? He's obviously gonna show up for these kind of things. So either Kenjaku's gonna end up being a lot more of a threat than we know, or Sukuna coming out, man. And I ain't gonna lie, that's gonna be peak regardless. You feel me? But hey, y'all let us know what y'all think about this show down below. This week's episode, a little bit of a slugfest, but it's necessary. We needed to know all these rules. This game is gonna be complicated. Aside from that, like, comment, and subscribe. Catch y'all. Peace.